Hello everyone, and welcome to today's session on the organisation's resources and disruptive events. In this lesson, we're going to explore how organisations prepare their resources to withstand disruptive events. These events can interrupt normal operations, threaten financial stability, and even damage long-term survival. By the end of this session, you will understand why resource planning is vital, how to identify alternative resources, and what steps organisations can take to build resilience. Let's begin. Disruptive events can create serious financial consequences. They often lead to a loss of revenue, increased expenses, and reduced profits. Some leaders assume that insurance will cover the damage, but this is not always the case. Insurance cannot replace lost clients, rebuild reputation, or recover every form of loss. This is why organisations need alternative resources to maintain operations during disruptions. Having backups, substitutes, and contingency arrangements ensures continuity of services. To tie this all together, a comprehensive business continuity plan is vital. Such a plan helps sustain services even in the face of unexpected disruptions. Stages in developing a business continuity plan. Now let's look at the main stages in developing a business continuity plan. The first stage is to conduct a business impact assessment. This helps identify critical functions and resources that are essential for survival. The second stage is to identify, document, and execute recovery processes, so the organisation knows exactly what steps to follow when an event occurs. The third stage is to prepare a business continuity team and compile the plan. This team will be responsible for executing the response effectively. Finally, organisations must conduct training, testing, and evaluation. This ensures that the plan works in practice, not just on paper, and that everyone knows their role. Identifying alternative resources, internal and external. When disruptions occur, having alternative resources becomes essential. A needs assessment should always be carried out to determine exactly what is required. Internal resources may include protection and safety systems, trained employees, communication equipment, and organisational facilities. These are assets directly controlled by the organisation. External resources involve partners such as public emergency services, vendors, contractors, and business allies. These external supports often provide critical assistance when internal capabilities are not enough. Two things must be considered. First, availability and capability. Some resources, such as first aid responders, must be available immediately. Second, logistics. Availability may depend on timing, storage, or delivery. Proper planning ensures that resources are accessible when they are most needed. Goals of identifying alternative resources. The program of identifying alternative resources has several high-level goals. The first is to protect the safety of personnel, visitors, contractors, and anyone else at risk from hazards. The second is to maintain customer service by reducing disruptions to business operations. The third is to protect facilities, physical resources, and electronic information. The fourth is to prevent environmental pollution, which can result from poorly managed emergencies. And the final goal is to protect the organisation's brand, image, and reputation. All of these goals work together to ensure that disruptions do not undermine the organisation's ability to function effectively. Conducting a needs assessment. A detailed needs assessment should answer several key questions. What quantity of a resource is needed? For example, how many backup generators, medical kits, or staff members will be required? When will the resource be required? Some may be needed immediately, while others may only be required later. What ability does the resource need to have, and are there any limitations? This ensures that the resource chosen is suitable for the job. What is the cost of acquiring or maintaining the resource? Organisations must also consider whether there are any risks or problems associated with using the resource. By addressing these questions, leaders ensure that their contingency plans are realistic, affordable, and actionable. Alternative resources, facilities, and systems. Alternative resources also include facilities and systems. Facilities might involve emergency shelters, operations centres, and communication hubs. They may also include alternate workspaces, backup data centres, or substitute manufacturing and distribution sites. These can be owned directly by the organisation or secured through contracts. Systems include emergency response systems such as detection, alarms, suppression, and pollution control. Data centre protection systems such as environmental sensors and firewall monitoring are equally important. Business continuity systems like data backups and redundant servers provide resilience, while crisis communication systems ensure reliable contact with stakeholders through voice and data technology. Alternative resources, materials and supplies. Finally, organisations must secure essential materials and supplies. These include provisions such as food, water and fuel, which are especially important in extended emergencies. Equipment supplies such as extra batteries, chargers and portable radios are also vital. Leaders must ensure that regulatory fuel levels are maintained at all times, because during major emergencies, replenishment may be delayed or even impossible. Careful planning in this area helps the organisation stay functional, even when external supply chains are disrupted. In conclusion, disruptive events can threaten an organisation's survival, but with the right preparation, businesses can remain resilient. Insurance alone is never enough. Instead, leaders must invest in identifying and securing alternative resources, conducting thorough needs assessments, and implementing robust business continuity plans. These steps ensure that operations continue, employees remain safe, and customer trust is preserved, even in the most challenging circumstances. Thank you for joining today's session.